All right, that's all right. Here you go, DJ.
We got one out. All right, a little power shortage, but I think we are back in play right now. Jace is coming in to take over here. Struck out the first batter he saw, but unfortunately walked the other run in. So now the game is tied up at 3-3. They're kind of faking that they're trying to bunt the ball. It's one out here. 2 balls, 1 strike here in the top of the third. So, hey, that was heads-up play there by Cameron Horn as he boogied down the home plate. And tossed it over to Kurt. You would have thought it would have liked to go foul, but that was heads up because they can't go anywhere but home. So, heads up there by Kurt, although that's going to turn into a foul. So now the count's 2-2 here in the top of the third. They're desperately trying to get this run across the plate. Batter calls time, backs out the batter's box. So intense moment here in the ball game, folks. The game is tied up here in the top of the third inning. 2 strikes, 2 balls on the batter. Jake's trying to, Jake strikes him out. Jake strikes him out. That was kind of high and inside there. I do understand the Chapel Hill faithful not being happy with that one, but we're going to take it. And now there's 2 outs. So 2 outs here. 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Base is still low, 3-3. That's low and outside. And that first pitch will be a ball here to the batter. So Chase coming in and doing his job, getting 2 strikeouts here. Try to get us out the inning. We did walk 1 in. Balls popped up, heads up. Heads. Right to you. Woo! Yay! So the parent sitting right next to me was able to make the catch, sitting there relaxing, and it popped right into his head. So always a fun day when a parent catches a foul ball and everything is safe and clear. So now the count is 1-1 here. Jace goes back to work. Nice pitch right there as Jace comes strong. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Jace trying to get us out of this issue that we had. With 2 strikes on, bases loaded. Jace coming in here trying to get us out of here. All it takes is 1 more pitch. Here goes Jason the pitch. Nice pitch by Jason. He gets us out of it. So, man, they had bases loaded with no outs. And Jace comes up here. We only give up 1 run. They do tie the game. But we'll head into the bottom of the third, still tied 3-3 on the scoreboard. So excellent job by Jace. All right, as we go into the bottom of the third inning, the score is tied here with Chapel Hill Junior Varsity 3-3. Our Rams and Jace Yearwood fought real hard to try to keep that scoring route on as they had bases loaded with no outs. Jace comes up here and only gives up one run and strikes the other three batters out. So great job by Jace. Now we roll into the bottom of the third. Mari Hutchison comes to the plate with Jules Davis on deck. Pitcher bounces that one up in there. So the count is 1-0 here on Amar. And the pitch. He bounces another one up in there. So right now, Amari heading the count 2-0. So once again, folks, it's the second game of a double hitter today with Chapel Hill. Each game goes a total of 5 innings. Chapel Hill took the first game. Ooh, swing and a miss there by Amar. And now he's still ahead in the count, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch right down the middle. Amari pulled his head out of it. Needs to keep that in there. Stay focused on that ball. And the fifth pitch strikes him out as he watches one go by. And that'll be our first out of the inning. So Jules Davis comes into the batter's box here. His first time coming to the plate today. And we have Jace Yearwood sitting on deck. Oh, Jules backs out and swings at one. A low inside pitch. Oh, Jules gets a nice swing and fouls one off to the backstop. So Jules finds himself behind the count, 0-2 here, 1 out in the bottom of the third. We do have Jace Yearwood sitting on deck. High and inside. Jules watches one go by. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Jules goes down. And that'll be our second out of the inning. So back to the top of the order where Jace Yearwood is stepping to the batter's box here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. First pitch is low and outside, and Jace will be ahead in the count, 1-0. Next one is bounced up to the plate, and Jace is ahead, 2-0. So the catcher decides to go out and talk to his pitcher. And the coach decides also he needs to roll out there and talk to the pitcher as well. So count is 2-0 here on Jace. Score is even at 3-3 in the bottom of the third. This is the second game of a double hitter. Chapel Hill took the first game. We're trying to even out the score. Both games are 5 innings in its entirety. So a good time to try to have a 2-out rally for our junior varsity Rams. Jay steps into the batter's box. We do have 2 outs, but he has 2 balls on him. And Jace pops one up in the air, goes to center field. He loses it in the sun, and it goes right there in the gap. It bounces in front of him. Jace is boogieing around. He pops a double on him, so he gets the inning started out right, even though it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. So great hitting there by Jace Yearwood as Jacorin Weaver steps into the batter's box. So once again, Our junior varsity Rams accustomed to having 2-out rallies. Let's see if we can have a big rally for this inning as well. So as you can see, the gust of wind blowing, so I'm pretty sure it played a lot in that center fielder having an issue locating that ball. But Jace put a nice little touch on it and popped it in the right center. So Jace is on second. Jacorin takes a nice cut and fouls the ball back over the dugout, and he'll be behind in the count 0-1. So number 4, Devontae Hardiman, sits on deck. And Jacorin takes a nice little hit to right field. The fielder's out there. He makes the catch in right field. And that'll be out number 3. And the right fielder still looks like he's surprised he even caught the ball. But he realizes that's 3 outs. And he comes on in. So good catch for that young man out there in right field. But unfortunately, that ends the inning for our junior varsity Rams. So Jacorin put the ball in play, but the right fielder made the play. And that'll take us to the top of the 4th inning. All right, folks, we make our way to the 4th inning here. Jace back on the mound, throwing smoke as he blows the first pitch right by him with a swing and miss by the batter, and Jake's ahead in the count 0-1. So score tied here, 3-3 in the top of the 4th inning. This game is scheduled for 5 innings, folks. This is the second game of a doubleheader. Our Rams trying to even up the win-loss, and this batter takes it into center field, hits it real deep. Cam Armstrong's out there, and once again, he misses the ball, unfortunately, and the runner takes a huge step around the second base and gets a double. All right, so Jay Shearer got to go back to work. They do have a man in scoring business. They turn the bunt. He pulls it back, but that looked like a strike, but the umpire calls it a ball. So low and outside, they take the first pitch of this bat, and now the count is 1-0. Wow, so huge. So Kurt Campbell throws the batter out trying to steal. It was a bunt and steal, and the batter was caught stealing. So Kurt fires one out there well ahead of the runner. So we get that batter off the base paths. As the next pitch was fouled over the dugout. And the count goes to 1-2. So great thing by our junior varsity Rams, they erased that first hit as the batter was thrown out trying to steal third base. A ball rolls onto the field. Not sure where that came from. Jace tosses it back over to the dugout and heads back to the mound. All right, so the score is 3-3 here in the top of the fourth. We got one out here. Jace goes back to work, throws one high inside, catches that corner, and that'll be another strikeout for Jace. So we got two outs here now in the top of the fourth. Jace Gearwood coming in there doing his thing, giving us an opportunity. We do want to try to split the series 1-1 if we can. And Jace is giving us every opportunity to do so as he's doing an excellent job on the mound. So with two outs here in the top of the fourth, Jace goes for the batter of the inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss there by the batter. So Jace's velocity is something special today. Accuracy right down the pipe. And he leaves the count on 1. That one slides off of Jace's fingers, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. So wind still blowing here, causing a little havoc. A couple plays we should have made in the field, but the wind is causing some havoc. As Jace hits one, or the batter hits one out to the right field. Oh! So Gabe loses one in the field. So our outfielders are really not helping our pitchers out. Not sure what happened there. Once again, folks, we do not help our pitchers out. That was a routine out. Not sure what happened. I'll find out later, of course, but not sure how we missed that one. It looked like we had it lined up and just missed it. It was a little knee-jerk reaction out there, so I'm trying to figure out who knows what happened. But anyway, we got to help Jace Yearwood out. So our little miscues is really hurting our chances to win as we hit another one out the left. Looks like they may have an opportunity to come home. Ball's thrown into third base as they get a run across the board as the run scores in from second. So our miscues, we had them right where we wanted them to be, and we made two bad plays in the field, and that causes us to give up another run here. So they go on to score another run, so they take the lead 4-3 here. And we have two outs, and they're doing to us what we normally do to folks, and that's rally with two outs. So the rally is not coming based on the fact that, the ball's not where it's supposed to be for us. We're just not making the plays. So just outfielders not focusing like they need to, causing us some errors as Chase throws the first pitch to this batter and it goes low and outside. So a little frustrating here for our Ram faithful as makeable plays just not being made today. That one's high and inside, so Jace finds himself behind in the count 2-0. One bounces off of Kurtz's glove and bounces to the fence. Runner boogies on over to second base, so we're just making errors after errors here, folks. Truly not helping our pitcher out as Jace is doing a great job on the mound. So with two outs, two balls here. Nice pitch there by Jace as he sends one straight down the pipe. So Jace is doing his job. We just have to help him.
31. There you go.
High and outside. Count is 3-1. And that's 4-1. So now they have a man on first and second here in the top of the fourth inning with 2 outs. They have rallied on us like we've rallied on folks in the past. And we have to get it back together. And we have to make the play. So with 2 men on base, first and second, Jay tries to go back to work to do everything he can to try to get us out the inning. We trail on the scoreboard 4-3 here in the top of the fourth inning. Nice pitch there. It's a nice little changeup by Jace, and he gets the strike call. So Jace is pitching a phenomenal game. We just have to make our plays in the field, folks, as you can see. That one comes in there a little bit high, and now the count is even up at 1-1. Pitch is high and inside, and the count goes to 2-1. Jace backs up off the mound. Runners return back to their bases. And the count is 2-1 here in the top of the fourth inning. We trail 4-3 on the scoreboard. Seriously. We throw over. Oh, so nice sneak up there by Cam. We tried to get the runner leaning off a little bit. All right, so somehow the music popped on here at the ballpark. We're trying to get it to turn off. They finally do. And Chase throws a high pitch, and it goes. Okay, so I turned my head to see what's going on with the music, so I must have missed the ball. So now we've gotten ourselves in a little trouble. Bases are loaded. Coach.
Come on now. Come on now. I'm giving you credit. You all good.
So Jace comes out after pitching a great game. I mean, I'm not quite sure it was Jace's issue. It looks like they may be bringing Gabriel White in here to try to finish out this one out. So bases are loaded, and Gabe walks onto the mound with his hands full trying to get us out of this inning. All right, so here we go. Top of the fourth inning, 2 outs here. Bases loaded. Gabriel White comes in to relieve Jace Yearwood. And we are definitely trying to get this batter out of here. Gabe's first pitch, and it goes high. 1-0. So Gabe done inherited some work to do here. We only got 1 out to get. So let's see if Gabe can put it across the plate like we need it. Uh-oh. That one gets away. That one gets away, and we let another run come in. So our boys not playing up to their natural standards here today as we give up another run. So now we're behind in the count 2-0. And the pitch. That one's bounced in there. Kirk keeps it in front of him, but Gabe falls behind in the count 3-0. They do have a base open, so hopefully Gabe can work out the kinks on this batter. As it doesn't get any easier as big number 22 is in the batter's box. So he's behind in the count 3-0. He just needs to just focus on throwing the strike. And that one goes high and inside, and that's going to walk the batter. All right, so real dangerous batter here. And our fielders need to be aware. And the pitch. That one's high and outside. So 1-0. Unbelievable. And the pitch. Nice pitch there by Gabe as he evens up the count at 1-1. What happened? All right. Count is 1-1 here. 2 outs. Trying to get that elusive third out. We trail on the scoreboard 5-3. Gabe throws one outside, so now he's behind in the count 2-1.
All right, Gabe, you got it.
So we desperately trying to get out of this inning. Bases are loaded. They got a dangerous hitter at the plate. Gabe's behind 2-1 in the pitch. Kind of aiming the ball right now. And the count goes to 3-1. All right, so Gabe finds himself in a little bit of a hole, 3-1. And that walks the batter, so they'll bring another run in. And now the score is 6-3. We just need to get out of this inning, folks. We had a tough inning and trying to do our best to get out of here. Still have 2 innings to try to swing the bat. But we desperately got to get out of this inning first. So 2 outs here still. Score is 6-3 here. Nice pitch right there by Gabe as he starts off ahead of this batter 0-1.
You got it.
Jace, scoot over, Jace. Come on. All right, so they get a pinch runner here. Gabe goes back to work, a hit in the bat in the count, 0-1. And we're just trying to get that elusive one out. Nice pitch again by Gabe. So now he's ahead 0-2. So we got something working.
Come on, Gabe, you got it.
So now everybody needs to be on alert. So I'm pretty sure the kid let 2 of them go by. He's not going to let 3 pitches go by. And the pitch. Swung on and hit foul to our side. Cameron Horn tries desperately to get there, but it goes outside the fence. But the count stays at 0-2. All right, so the count is 0-2 here. And the pitch. Nice pitch by Gabe, and he gets us out the inning. So
That's the 1-2. That's the 1-2.
and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. We trail on the scoreboard 63 to the Chapel Hills Junior Varsity. A blunder of errors took place, routine plays not being made, and it has cost us dearly on the scoreboard. Devontae Hardeman steps up to the batter's box, and he'll be followed by Kirk Campbell, who sits on deck. Rough day here for our Junior Varsity Rams as we've had our opportunities and just didn't make the plays when they were there. But still, we got 2 innings to try to fight back, as this game is a 5-inning game because it's the second game of a doubleheader, just like the first game was 5 innings. And we'll see if we can have some rally here in the bottom of the 4th and the 5th inning. First pitch is high and outside, and I'll take to the ball. And the pitch. Low and outside. And the pitch.
There we go.
That one catches the inside corner. 3 balls. 1 strike. That's low and outside, and Devontae gets on base. So Kirk Campbell steps in here to the batter's box. We got the first runner on base, so that a huge win for us. All right, so hey, we got Kirk Campbell stepping into the batter's box. Nick Johnson sits on deck. We got a man on first base with Devontae Hardiman as we try to call ourselves back into this game. Nice hit by Kirk. Pops it straight up in the air. Hopefully the wind takes it. They battle for it, and it drops in there. So that wind is causing a bunch of havoc, and I'm pretty sure on that one, all three defenders had an issue. Nobody called anybody off, and a lot of times that wind is just taking it one way or the other. So a little confusion out there. But Kurt, we'll take that single with Kurt, and that'll make Devontae allow him to get there to second base. So coach has seen enough, and he decided to go out and talk to his pitcher. We have 2 on base, no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. All right, so we step back in here, 2 men on base, first and second. And this is not Nick, because Nick was subbed out for. This is number 22. I want to say that's Elijah. And one ball, one strike here on Elijah as he subbed in for Nick Johnson. So the man on first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. That goes into the dirt. Both of our runners move out. And now we have runners in scoring position at second and third. So 2 balls here on Elijah. Count is 2-1. Trying to have some motion here on the bases. Cameron Horn sits on deck. That's low and outside as well. So right now, Elijah ahead in the count. We're trying to turn the tide on this game. We're down 3 runs, and so we're trying to flip it. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. That's high. And there goes Elijah down to first base. So Elijah takes a nice little walk. Cameron Horn comes up with the bases loaded, an opportunity to really help ourselves get back into this game. As Gabriel White sits on deck. So no outs here, bases loaded here for our Rams as they're fighting their way back into this game. Cameron Horn. Ooh, watches a strike go right down the middle. Cam, good opportunity for Cam to get some motion taking place here on the base pass. Swung and fouled off by Cam. And that'll take the count to 0-2. So once again, folks, no outs here, bases loaded. Kind of the reverse of what happened with Chapel Hill when they were up to the plate. Let's see if we can make something of it, just like they did. Count is 0-2, and the pitch. Oh, that's high. Cam was able to pull back on that one. Looked like he really wanted to swing, but he held off. And now the count is 1-2. So definitely a real intense moment here as Cameron Horn behind in the count 1-2, bases loaded. Gabriel White is on deck, and the pitch. That one's high as well, so Cam wanting to swing that bat, but was able to hold off on that one as well, and the count goes even at 2-2. So we trail the contest 6-3. Great opportunity right now to get ourselves back into this game. And the pitch. That's outside, so the count is full. That count is full right there. Did not catch that outside corner. So here we go. Great battle here at the plate. Cameron Horn fouling himself into this count. Count is full, 3-2. Cameron waits for the pitch. And Cam puts one. Oh, pops it. Oh, he dropped it. Okay, so not a whole lot you can do there. Not sure about the in-field fly rule on that one, but first baseman drops the ball, and we get our runner out on second. We did bring one across the plate. Gabriel White steps in. So Cameron Horn does get down to first base. So now it's one out here. So bases are not loaded anymore. We got a runners on the corner. Gabriel White steps into the batter's box. And the pitch. Oh, that one's go low, and it bounces in. Kirk Cameron's going to boogie on down third base to home. And now we get another one on the board. So now we got 5. So we're trying to turn the tide on this game as we take the two-run deficit off. And now we trail by 1 with the score of being 6-5. Chapel Hill still in the lead. So there will be a pitching change as Gabriel White is ahead on the count. All right, folks, back to the bottom of the 4th inning. Gabriel White steps in here with a man on second base. We've crawled back into the ball game, and we trail 6-5 here to the Chapel Hill Junior Varsity. They have changed pitchers, and Gabe does have 1 ball on him here at this at-bat. 1 out here, folks. We're trying to make some headway, which we have. 5 innings in this game, which is the second game of a doubleheader, and the pitch. Ooh, so Gabe takes a strike, and that evens the count out at 1-1. All right, folks, driving me crazy. We're trying to play a baseball game, and they want to sample with the audio. Gabe hits one down to first base. First baseman catches, touches on the base, but he does move the runner over, so Cam goes over to third, so we still got a runner in scoring position. And Cam Armstrong comes to the plate. All right, so Cam Armstrong sets up here with an opportunity to help us tie this game. Cam's on third. He foul tips it back to the backstop, and he finds himself behind in the count 0-1. Kenneth Briggs sits on deck, so hopefully Cam Armstrong can put it in play. And the pitch. Oh, my gosh, he goes for one low and outside. And now the count is 0-2. We do have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 more inning to play here in this game. We do trail the contest 6-5 to Chapel Hill. That one's low and inside. Cam watches that one go by, and now the count is 1-2. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. So Cam trying to battle here at his at-bat. And the count will stay at 1-2. And the pitch. Ooh, that's low and inside. Cam watches that one. So Cam making some good decisions so far here at the plate. And now the count is even at 2-2. And the pitch. Swung on and golfed out of the bottom. It looks like it's going to drop, and it does. So Cam gets a crucial bloop single to left field, brings Cam in, and we tie the score, folks. So great job by Cam. That was a really smart at bat there by Cam Armstrong. He golfed one out of the lower part of the zone and gets a single out of it, and we tie the score at 6. All right, so Kenneth Briggs here. Woo! Not sure what took place there. Umpire said that not sure what there. I saw him make a nice little move over to first base. Kenneth Briggs is at the plate. Number 9, Cam Armstrong. They throwing over there at him because he's taking a nice sizable lead. Amari Hutchinson is on deck. And the pitch. Ooh, that's right down the middle as Kenneth Briggs watches one go down the middle of the plate. And that'll take him behind in the count at 0-1. And the runner takes off. He's peeking back in. Uh-oh, that goes in the outfield. He gets up. He boogies on down to third base, so he puts himself in better scoring position. And he slides. Uh-oh, go, come on. And I'm sorry, folks, I'm counting. He comes on in, so he steals all the way around. And there you go. What an outstanding play. Looks like he's went. They want to make sure. Just touch it. Just do it. Just do it. Just in case. All right. So, number 9. So, folks, I got a little non-conscious of the broadcaster and turned into a parent as I was really excited for Cam Armstrong to be able to boogie around the bases as he stole all the way around from first base on a couple of errors there by Chapel Hill. And we'll take the lead in the game. As Cam really helped us out there by being able to steal all the way around. So, woo! Mr. Briggs put a nice little swing on that one. So we lead the contest 7-6 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. And that gets them out of the inning. So, but we fought back gallantly, put 4 runs on the board and take the lead 7-6 going into the top of the 5th. Gabriel White will take the mound again, trying to see if he can secure the victory for us. I'm sorry, folks. We put Jacorin on the mound, so Jacorin's coming in to try to save the game. As we lead the contest 7-6, it's the second game of a double hitter. So we head into the top of the 5th inning. Gabriel takes his position right back out in right field. Cameron Horns at first. Brian's on second. Jace takes shortstop. And Devontae is on third. Amari Hutchinson takes left field. And Cam Armstrong, who was able to steal all the way around the bases to give us the lead, heads to center field. And once again, Gabriel White goes to right field. All right, this is hopefully the 5th and final inning of this game. This is the second game of a double hitter. And we've come all the way back, scoring 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth to take the lead at 7-6 here over Chapel Hill Junior Varsity. We've put one of our aces on the mound who's trying to save this game for us, Jacorin Weaver, otherwise known as J-Rock. So Jacorin can pitch as good as he wants to, but we have to make plays behind him in order to secure this victory. So J-Rock steps to the mound. First batter here of the top of the fifth inning. And the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss by the batter. As J-Rock comes out with that heat that he so possesses. And he starts off ahead in the count, 0-1. J-Rock throws one high and outside, evens up the count here at 1-1. And the pitch. That's a little bit high. So it looks like Jacorin's velocity's there. He just got to find his angles, and we know he will. Pitch number 4 of the inning. Low and outside, so Jacorin finds himself in a little bit of a tizzy as he's behind in the count, 3-1. And the 5th pitch of the inning. Right down the middle, ball's hit over to the shortstop. Jason's charging it. He fires it over to Cam. Oh! Wow. He did not call him out. That looked like he was out. So we get the victory, folks. Don't like that it happened like that. I'm not a big fan of the time of the game, but bang, bang play. They did call him safe, but neither here nor here. The time goes out of the game, but we do have 2 more games, even though the next game is not scheduled until 5 o'clock, so we had time to make the play again. But we'll take the win as our New Rams Junior Varsity fights back and takes the second game out of 2, and we split with Chapel Hill as we take the victory 7-6 in the second of the double hitters. Folks, once again, it's truly been a pleasure being able to bring the games to you live. Sorry about this game, technical difficulty. We did fight back to give you some video as well as some audio, and we hope that you're okay with that. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live broadcast of the 2024 Junior Varsity Meeting Rams here at One Ram Way. There are 2 more games left here today between our C teams, and they're supposed to start at 5 o'clock, but it's 3:42, and knowing these umpires, they're going to start a little bit early. We won't be broadcasting those games, but we hope if you're in the area, stop by and support your local high school. Folks, it's been fun. We've had a great time. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us. We do apologize for any inconveniences that we may cause with some of the video and the audio, but it was good to know that we did get 1 out of the 2 victories. Once again, we had a great time. You guys have a phenomenal spring break, as I know majority of us are headed to the beach, and we'll see you at the next pitch.